Hello there guys, it's me and Stable Voltage. Welcome to episode 40 of Europa Universalis IV as Japan. We are currently in a war with Ming, which is something I'd rather not be in at the moment. We need to try and get out of that, but I think overall our side is winning, so we don't have to worry too much about that. What have we got here? Another event. Lose Westernization or get some national unrest and local tax modifier. We don't mind, that's only in one province. More provinces becoming under our occupation. That is fine. Now, as I've said, I don't really want to take any more land in this because of the Westernization, so I'm very, very tempted just to manually try and peace out and just take some money. It might annoy some of our allies, but I think overall it's the best thing to do. Let's go ahead and try and get the conversion done here, because I think that will benefit us more, getting rid of that intolerance and increasing the religious unity. More provinces becoming under our occupation. We have lost a ship or two, which is unfortunate, but not too much to worry about. Obviously, Ming does have quite a big army down there. It'd be nice if we could actually unsiege some of our other stuff. Yeah, why don't we attach to this unit? So what we can hopefully do is unsiege our provinces here. Are you going to go in and engage Ming? I was going to say, I didn't think you were, not with that number of troops. It all depends where he's going to go, what he's going to try and do. He's coming north. He's actually coming over here to... No, I thought he was coming over here to try and engage me. He's probably going to try and unsiege Beijing. Lose some money. Or get local unrest. We'll just take the local unrest. We're not too bothered about that. Lose some admin power. Fine, we'll lose the admin power. Is anyone else going to come in and help with this? I was hoping these guys would, but it doesn't look like they are. We actually started off okay in that battle, and then it all sort of turned south. We are somehow, well, we were somehow still winning. That is no longer the case, and that battle is about to be lost. If those guys had have actually came in a little bit sooner and reinforced, they're arriving there now. So ultimately, China is going to lose those forces. How are we doing with the Westernization? What is the current progress? We're almost there. We're at 92%. I'm very tempted to just try and peace out with Ming if we can, and just take some monies from him. Could we sue for peace with Ming? He would accept peace, but only a white peace. He would not give me a penny. How much war score do I have with Ming at the moment? Only 3%. See, I'm controlling a lot of his provinces, but I'm not controlling enough to give me any sort of war score. Those guys are still trying to follow me because I've got them to attach. You guys want to go up here and just start sieging out more stuff if you can. That's it, guys. Unsiege my stuff. So, yeah, we just don't have enough personal war score to be able to make a significant difference here. I mean, I could still just get out of the war for a white peace. That's fine. Not really an awful lot up here that we could grab. Well, I mean, there's a lot of stuff up here that we could grab, but I don't necessarily know as we want to. What about our march? You've got claims on pretty much everything that you're neighboured to, so we could always go ahead and try and give them a lot of that stuff. But again, I think that's going to require a lot more war score than we actually have a chance of getting. Let's go down here and shove some of their boats out. Grab some of these provinces. Ming's getting absolutely wrecked at the moment, though, which is a beautiful thing. Always a beautiful thing to see. Lose the stability. Well, that's the option, isn't it? Lose the stability or reduce progress on Westernization. We can still improve relations there. Wow. Well, might as well leave them going. So, we have lost a few troops to this war. Nothing drastic, though. We're still making money. We're still making monarch points. Our manpower is just going down a little bit, but nothing particularly worrying. If we push these ships out, then they will be able to deal with them, I would have thought. I'm a little bit worried about my heavies here, although Wu does have a fair few lights, so if these guys get pushed out, we should be fine. So let's go ahead and make sure that we push as many of these ships out as possible. Let's go and do this province, because this province has a couple of ships in there as well. Looks like my lights were in there and just got lucky enough to be able to deal an extra bit of damage. You've got a light and a transport in this province, so when this province falls, you guys are pretty screwed. Yeah, Woodoos have a fleet here, so that will be useful if we can get these ships out. So let's go ahead and work on this one as well. So there's some more ships lost. All helps to increase the old navy tradition. Looks like Ming's moving back up with an army. This province is fairly safe, and I'm not all that bothered about it. It's sort of nestled away inside Wu there, and it seems to be fine. So this could cause some problems when these ships come out. We might end up losing all of our heavies, but they're not amazingly important right now. So they're going to get forced out. It does look like Ming is coming this way with a few units. Can we get out of there in time is the question. The answer is no. I was going to say let them come and attack me, but I couldn't even do that because I was movement locked. So who's going to win that battle? They're going to reinforce, but only with a single unit, which shouldn't make a huge deal of difference. I still have cannons at the back. They basically have nothing. Yeah, we won that battle, which I didn't think we would, but we did. Chu has accepted peace from Ming. So there are a few people now who are already peacing out. And I certainly would like to peace out if we can. We still only have 8 personal war score. And the problem with only having 8 personal war score is it isn't actually enough to take anything from them. What we could do, of course, is go down here and shove those ships out again. Because there are still some ships down here that we could deal with. I don't think Wu has enough men to really come and cause a problem. There is a 30 stack coming this way, but I think that we can flip this province before he gets there. We have completed our Westernization. So we'll deal with that very shortly. Hopefully we can get those ships out quickly. There they go. Let's get out of here quickly. Getting some CBs. So we should win that naval battle. And indeed we did. So we're just trying to get our guys to safety. So then. Well, we should start picking up techs, I suppose. So, now that we've westernized and we're actually getting our points, we might as well stay at war and try and do something. We'd like to try and improve our prestige. I'm not entirely sure it's going to happen. Colony has become self-sustaining. That is fantastic. Let's keep going down here and working on that. We don't really need to be giving people military access. You were the guys that were going to be the explorer fleet. You can all join together. We've got some more lights there. That is fine. They're trying to take their capital back. I say, I just don't really have enough war score. The thing is, we may automatically get given something in the war. It is quite a possibility that that will happen. Let's go up here and start sieging these out and turning them over to our march. Because the war leader may give something to our march. That is quite a possibility. Let's go ahead and have a look and see what they have. They do have a claim on that one, but we've already given them that. Or we could flip that over. Do they have a claim there? Yeah. So let's go and flip that occupation over to Jiangsu. It does kind of block us off a little bit, but I'm not really worried because we can just colonize around the, sort of conquer around the coast if we want to. So as you can see at the moment, our technology costs are going to be cheap. I mean, like really, really cheap. Which is very good. We like cheap tech costs. So we've grabbed that one. Let's go up and grab this one. We are going to go and flip this one. Wrong button. We are going to go and flip this one over to Jiangsu. It's All looking good. Those are our heavies. You can go and repair up. We will also get ourselves 2 more heavies. They'll take forever because I'm building them in the same province, but it doesn't matter. We're not in a desperate rush for them. Now, which provinces up here have you got claims on again? Right up until Eigen. Okay, that's fine. That was quick. So that one wants to be flipped over to Jiangsu. And Ming is just getting his arse handed to him, essentially, right now. Ming can do absolutely nothing. We've got rid of all of our unrest now. So we can just go back about our business if we want to continue sort of colonising and expanding. And we're not spending monarch points anymore. We are getting occupations. We want to get rid of these peasants because they're going to flip something back. So that one's going to go over to Jiangsu. Now, unfortunately, we won't quite get there before the peasants do. Or before they manage to flip it over, but hopefully we can wipe them out. We'll reclaim it, and then we'll start working our way back up here. Remember, the more provinces that we control, the less tax money the AI is going to make, because he doesn't have control over those provinces anymore. He will also be unable to raise troops in those provinces. So there's a lot of good reasons for doing it. Let's go ahead and put our... Oh, we don't have enough Diplo power, and apparently we don't have our admiral anymore. Colony has become self-sustaining. So let's keep working our way north. That one is a little bit more aggressive in the terms of the number of natives it has. So let's go ahead and move you up to that one, because Mirok is now done. Fantastic. So we'll soon have our second colonial nation, which will be nice. So we want to go ahead and take that back. And I guess we could just go ahead and grab these other provinces, really. I don't think we really need to worry too much about what's going on down here. I think that our allies will mostly be taking care of that for us. I really don't think Wu has that many units left. Minus 10% land attrition for 10 years. Very nice. So how are things going on with any of this stuff? Let's have a look at tech. We should be able to catch up relatively quickly now that we're part of the Western Tech Group. We're military tech 13, so is Ming. We should be able to get over there quite quickly. We are getting the call for peace now, which is odd when you think about it, because it's not even my war. Ming, will you give monies? We still only have 8% war score against him, which is ridiculous, because it means I can't take war reps from him or anything at this point. Finally, we've finished improving relationships with Jiangsu as much as possible. It's strange to get the call for peace, actually, because we're not even at 100% war score. I mean, our own personal war score is 8, and the war in total is only 72. So it's very unlikely that the AI is going to peace out with Ming at this point. A lot of allies involved on this side of the table. So I'm really surprised that they haven't just taken what they wanted yet, or Ming just hasn't completely given up. Let's go and take that final province. Might as well. We'll have to peace out soon, because of course we will be getting war exhaustion from all of this. The call for peace will increase the war exhaustion. But we're making money, we've got decent manpower, positive stability. Sure, power projection sucks and we're in negative prestige. Legitimacy isn't all that good either. We do have some revolt risk, which is, well, it's actually a rebel uprising. Yan separatists, not too bothered about that at the moment. So let's just go around and see if we can take some more of these guys out. Come on, we're at 75%. Is there any chance that this war is going to end soon? If I can win a couple of battles and get to 10% war score, 10% personal war score, then that will be enough for me to actually make some demands for something. What have we got here? Lose some money, get another advisor and cheaper technology. Sure, let's do that. We've got plenty of money. Ming has accepted peace from Oirat, which is a little bit annoying because now we've just lost quite a bit of war score. And we've just got black flagged by moving through Oirat territory, which is very annoying. Yeah, Oirat's just taken a load of stuff from Ming. That's why we just had a massive loss of war score, because Oirat's spreading down here. We have a rebellion that's in Jiangsu. I suppose we could go and deal with that. Beijing is now no longer occupied. Actually, screw this. Let's go and occupy Beijing. Beijing is their capital. If we can occupy Beijing, then GG. Let's take our heavies and go and blockade. Because if we can blockade with the heavies... Oh, no, the war's over. Fine. Did we gain anything from it at all? Not a thing. We weren't given a single thing at all. At least I don't think we were. No. But Ming has been practically destroyed right now. Royal marriage from Jiangsu. Yeah, Ming's not even a valid rival any longer. So who have we got left? France, Spain, Oirat. There's no one really to bother with now. So I guess that is probably a good point to end the campaign, because, you know, I normally do these videos as a sort of a weekly thing in batches of 5, so I don't really think there's any point carrying on with this. I would like to start... I would like to start by doing the Cossacks, but like I said, I'm not entirely sure when it comes out, and I don't know how long it will be before I get a copy of it, so I don't know how... You know, I've already stopped my Civilization series because I've just finished one game of that, and now I'll be stopping EU4, so I don't really think I'll have time to do anything else in between. But that said, I don't really want to carry on with this campaign. There isn't really a lot of point in doing it now, because let's look at the situation. Okay, we have formed Japan, one of the hardest things to do as Japan. We have got ourselves a pretty massive march going on up here, and they're quite big and scary and stompy and all kinds of stuff like that. We've managed to westernize, which is one of the other things that's really difficult to do. We've completely gotten rid of Korea, which is one of the other hard things to do as Japan. Ming is pretty much destroyed. I mean, he still has quite a lot of land left, but given the fact that we are westernized, we could quite easily go and beat up on Ming if we wanted to and take all his stuff. Most of the neighbours now are so small that they're easy to take out. Maybe Shun would be the exception to the rule here. But I think if I wanted to at this point, I could probably go ahead and take out any of these nations, especially being westernized, because it will just easily allow us to... play catch up and actually overtake them. And there's Brandenburg being the emperor again, no surprise. So yeah, there isn't really an awful lot to worry about, to bother continuing with. I think carrying on now would just become too easy. There really is no point. I've set out to do everything that I intended to do. It's been fun. Certainly the most interesting part of playing one of the Japanese what would you call them, the Japanese dynasties, is that initial start where Japan is all fragmented and you have to try and find a way to get all of the dynasties together to form Japan itself. And I'm really glad that I managed to do that, and getting rid of Korea, because Korea is sort of Japan's sort of starting rival, and it can be quite difficult taking out Korea because, of course, you have to sort of get a land footing so that you can really go and take it to them. Yes, admittedly, some of it was taken by Ming, but we did manage to get that back, so we pretty much own everything that is in the Korean node. And that's it. We've fully westernized now. It's, as you can see, westernization isn't all that difficult thing to do, but you do need to have a little period where you are free from war and you have some money in the bank, you have some monarch points saved up, because you really need to be able to use those to sort of see yourself through. We're not particularly high in score at the moment. We're only 9th in terms of score. In fact, if we just go and have a quick look in the ledger just before we finish the video, and we can have a look at the score comparison. So we're looking at top score. So the Hansa is ahead of me. If we look at their score, it's only about 100 ahead. We're actually making more score per month. The Ottomans are doing quite a lot. If we actually go ahead and look at by month, we're 4th. So we are making the 4th most points per month. So we could start playing catch up. We'd certainly at least get within the top 4 if we didn't really do anything else apart from carry on playing the way that we are. So I think that's good enough. That is a good example, in my opinion, of how you can start off as the Shogun of Japan. Obviously, if you start off as one of the daimyos, it's a little bit different, but from there on, it's pretty much the same. And hopefully anyone that wants to play Japan, this series will show you how to get it done. So thanks a lot for watching, guys. I hope you have enjoyed this series of EU4. If you have, please consider leaving a like, and I'll see you guys next time. Until then, goodbye for now.